Okay, so this is my project. I guess I'll start by showing you how it works. If we just run it here. So this is JAnk voting. Great game. We have a link here to my website because, yes, I have my two very jank photos here. Then we have a click to continue. This is the voting screen where you just click on what you want to vote. These are both buttons up here. And then at the end here, it tells you what you voted for and how many votes there are for both the cat and dog. Then we have an exit button. So I guess we can get into the program. Oh, actually first, when you vote, this is where it outputs to, just this text file saved right next to the main.py as a text file, and it just saves the vote and the time/date. Okay, let's start. I have a few imports here, 5 of them. We have import web browser, which just detects what your default web browser is. I'm not sure if this works on Windows, but I haven't really tried it on Windows. We have the from Tinker import, so this just imports all of the Tinker stuff. Then we import Tinker. I keep saying Tinker, TK enter. Then we have pill or pillow, and I just import a few different things from pillow. And then date time, which uh, just like tells you the exact date and time. Um, so I have a few functions down here. So I guess I'll start. I guess I'll start from the start because it's not very. This is a very messy program. But pretty much the first thing that happens is we define the root, title it, give it its color or the background color, and define its geometry or define it as geometric. Give it a geo. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It works, so it works. Then we detect the width and height of the screen. I use this in my screen resolution thing as well. Um, this is just for scaling, because originally I planned to scale this to Windows, but this is doesn't. The scaling is for only like 16 by 10 displays, not uh, 16 by 9, so it'll probably look a bit weird on a 16 by 10 display. Um, then this just detects whether or not, because I have a ultra wide monitor at home, this just detects if it's ultra wide, then it just changes the scaling. Um, yeah, this sets the screen geometry. Yeah, this stuff. Yeah, this stuff sets the screen geometry. This is the system that I use to make that link. It just adds a label, which we learned about in class, I think, or maybe I googled it. I don't know. Here's all the things for it. The font, which yeah, that's the font. This sets the uh, text size, the size of the text, like the yeah, text size, and that's just also scaled. Yeah, then we pack it and bind it to open the web browser. I'm using the Lambda function because normally when you bind something or action something, you can't have the brackets, but you need brackets to enter like the variable that you want to open, so I have to use the Lambda function. Then we set the canvas. Then we add the text to the canvas, which is just that welcome text, which is the first thing you see. We have the continue button, which just continues to the next stage. Then we get these images, the images on the, well, I guess this is what defines the images. It opens the two different stock images that I got from Google that are also saved in the Ven folder right here. Um, this resizes them to the correct scale just to make them fit. Yeah, these two both resize them. And then these display them on the first canvas, which is called main, by the way, and this is the main loop. Oops. No, I guess we can go back up to here. So where's the continue button? It's in here somewhere. Yeah, anyway, so the command is it calls start, which is a function. Start being called, it deletes the continue button, and it also deletes the canvas. Or not deletes, destroys, which is a bit more dramatic. Then we create a new canvas, which is just, I called it vote because it's used in the voting area. Then we pack the canvas. Then we create the text, which just asks who will you vote. Then we make the two buttons. Instead of using text on the buttons, we use an image. So instead of writing image text, it's just image. And there's quite a few commands in here. I'm using the other functionality of Lambda, which allows you to call multiple commands. I could have just done this in a function, but I wanted to minimize the space that it would use. So it calls the vote event, and then it pack forgets the cat, the cat button, the vote cat button, the vote dog button, and the voting canvas. And then this is where it's packed to the left, which I don't think we learned about it in class. I think I googled that. And this one packs the other one to the right. If I just show you. So yeah, left and right. Why do you keep opening? So this is the voting event. This is called by when the buttons are pressed. They are given a variable which is dog or cat. And what this does is it opens the thingy. It opens the vote.txt. And then it opens again because I couldn't figure out how to do this properly. So I just with opened it for one thing and then opened it normally for the other. It's a bit jank, but this is jank voting. So this writes vote for cat or dog at the time. Yeah, so that defines the variable, and then that writes the variable, and then it reads. I don't know why I put that in there, but you know. Oh yeah, actually. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. It doesn't really matter. I think it was a copy and pasting error. That works fine, right? Yeah, that's normal. Yeah, 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 that doesn't matter. Anyway, then it checks if the variable is cat, and then it adds. Oh, sorry, I skipped something. This gets the counter of the amount of things by searching how many of cat or how many of dog are in the thingy, and then this adds one on because the vote is only added to here when the program is ended. I guess there's probably a way around that, but I guess I just never looked into it. Then it creates the last canvas for the end page, packs the canvas, then it adds the text that says you voted, and the counters of how many have been voted for each. And then there's the exit button, which I think we learned about. I think you showed us like last session, but I had added this quite a bit before that. Yeah, it just exits. Here I just have the exit thing. And that's the entire program. Yeah, as you can see, one vote for cat, three for dog. Cat, dog, dog. Hello. Uh, did it break? It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong at all. It's just save that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my great program. Definitely did not just fix something that I never tested on the fly. Uh, Please give good grades.